Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a makeup look for you guys, and it is this very dewy, glowy sort of makeup look. I brought a new highlighter recently and I really wanted to try it out. I've been waiting to do a video and try it out on camera, and yeah, I really love it. It's really pretty. I don't think I mentioned that in the video, but it's the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder collaboration one, and it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at that packaging, how pretty is that? But yeah, I really wanted to create a nice glowy look and use this product, so that's what I've done. If you guys want to see how I created this look here, then just keep watching. Okay, so just excuse the robe. It is absolutely freezing and I feel like my robe keeps me the warmest, so I'm gonna wear it. But first off, we're gonna be starting by not priming my skin, but I'm gonna use my strobe cream as like my primer. I know it's not a primer, but it's like an illuminator, so I'm just gonna use this to illuminate my skin and make it nice and dewy and glowy. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer, so I'm going to be using the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes to brighten, and also on my blemishes and down the center of my face as well. And then to blend that out, I'm just going to be using my 159 brush from MAC. And blend that all out. I know this concealer looks extremely light at the moment. Part of that is the lighting, but yeah, it also probably is a shade too light. But once I apply my foundation, it'll all kind of even out. I probably applied a little bit too much concealer. Oh wow. And then for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the MAC Water Weight foundation, and I am in the shade NC30. This is a really nice sort of, it's not a dewy finish foundation, it's more like a satin finish, but it's really nice and lightweight, and I haven't worn like liquid foundation in so long, so I just want to start off with something quite light. But I thought I would try, I can't talk today, can I? I thought I would try using a liquid foundation today, since I haven't used one in so long, and I always use powders now, so trying something new. Well, not new, but new recently. Because I haven't been using liquid foundations, I got rid of my sponges because they were just getting really hard and gross, so I got rid of them. So now I'm using a brush, and I must say I do prefer a sponge to apply liquid, definitely. And then I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Invisimatte powder, and I'm just going to go in underneath, what is it on my face, get off brush hairs, and I'm just going to go in with that and set underneath my eyes. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my MAC Next to Nothing powder, and mine is in the shade Medium Plus. Just going to dust that all over my skin. It's a nice light powder, but it almost has like a luminescent, not luminescent, but it's not a matte finish powder, completely matte. And then I'm just going to add a touch of contouring as well, because my face feels very one-dimensional. I'm going to be using the Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder from MAC in Golden Rinse. And I'm just going to use this to lightly contour my cheekbones and temples. So now that that's done, I'm just going to go in and fill in my eyebrows. I am going to do this off camera though, but I'm going to be using the MAC Eyebrows Pencil in the colour Stud. This is what I use all the time, so I'm just going to go and fill those in, and then I'll be right back. So So I've just zoomed you guys in a little bit. As you can see, we have done the brows, so now let's move on to eyeshadow. I think I want to go for quite a natural smoky look. I think I'm going to use my Too Faced Natural Love palette because I haven't used this in ages and I really should use it because there's a ton of colors in here that I haven't used yet. So let's give this one a go. The only thing I don't like about this palette is that there's not very many transition shades, and I feel like I need transition shades in my life. So I think first off we'll go with the color in the palette called Nudie, which is this one here. This is the most sort of transition-y color I find in the palette. Yeah, I'm just going to take that on a blending brush and just brush that into my crease. Alright, and then next I'm going to be going in with this color here. This is called Coffee Date. It's like a warm tone chocolatey brown, and I'm just going to be applying that all over the lid. And then I'm also just going to go in with a bit of this darker brown shade here. This is called Chocolate Martini, and I'm just going to use that in the outer corner on a small pencil brush. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with that Coffee Date colour, that one there, and I'm just going to buff that out underneath my lash line as well. And I feel like those eyes just aren't glowy enough, so I am going to go in with a pigment. This is from MAC. This is tan pigment, so I'm going to wet a little bit of this with some Fix Plus and just apply that to my lid because that other color kind of wore away when I was blending. So I'm going to add some more of this. And then for my highlight in my inner corner and also under my brow bone, I'm going to be taking my new highlighter, which is why I wanted to do a nice glowy makeup look. This is from Estee Lauder. I believe this was limited edition, but I managed to get my hands on it and I really, really love it. This is the Victoria Beckham highlighter, and it's called, what's it called? It's called Modern Mercury. How beautiful is the packaging though? Very sleek, very luxurious. Feels super nice. So this is what the highlighter looks like here. It is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that on my inner corner and also underneath my brows. I don't want to like dip my brush into it because it's so pretty. It's kind of like a lighter version of tan pigment. Super pretty. And I also might just pop a wee bit just on the center of my lid as well. Alright, so that is the finished eye. It's just very neutral and smoky, but also quite highlighted as well. So now let's move on to the face. Okay, so for my blush today, I'm going to be going in with this blush here from MAC. It's called Mocha. I use this one all the time. If you've been watching me for a while, you've probably seen it in a few of my makeup tutorials. So I'm just going to use this one. I feel like it'll tie in with the color of the eyes quite well. And I'm going to go in very generous with my blush because I like blush. I enjoy a nice rosy cheek. That's a lot of blush, Janelle. Right, and then for highlighter, we're going to be going in with this beautiful one again. This is the Victoria Beckham one from Estee Lauder. and I'm just going to be applying that to my cheekbones. Yes. And then on my cupid's bow, and then down the center of my nose. Maybe that was a bit too much. Just like so, and now we look nice and dewy. I'm also just gonna oh my god. I'm also just going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus as well to give me a nice dewy look to my skin. Wow, I sprayed a lot. Alright, and then for my lips today, I'm going to be using a lip liner and lip gloss because that's what I've been loving at the moment. I've been loving glossy lips, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to be using the Shiseido lip liner here in the colour BE701. I love these lip liners. I've had them for ages and they're still going strong, but I really like these because they're super creamy, so I'm just going to outline my lips. I feel like that's a little bit too light. I also just filled in my lips as well. So I'm just going to go around the outline with Strip Down from MAC because it's a bit darker. Alright, and then for my gloss today, I'm going to be going in with this one here from MAC. It's called Pff. Like, I think that's what it's supposed to mean. But it's a really pretty, like, really light nudie pink glittery gloss. And I have been all about glitter glosses lately. They're so pretty. So I'm just going to go over my lips on this. I'm going to be careful with MAC Dazzle glosses because they are very, they're a little bit thick. And I find sometimes you can get a bit of build up around, like, the inner part of your lip. So just make sure you're blotting it. Alright guys, so that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, request, subscribe, and like. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!